It has been great. They're all super funny, super talented. It was a pleasure to work with them. So let's give them a round of applause for everything first. So, we learned two things. We have two rules here. First rule is have fun. You know? Have as much fun as you possibly can. Second rule is the taxi rule.
Yo.
They got it. So never me or any of the cast members, y'all were taxi.
Yo.
You all yelled the word yo. So let's practice a little bit. Taxi!
Yo.
Taxi!
Yo.
Taxi!
Yo.
Taxi on this side?
Yo.
Taxi on that side?
Yo.
Taxi over here?
Yo.
Taxi over there?
Yo.
Taxi everywhere?
Yo.
Let's bring up your cast for our first improv game called Objection. I'm going to need Soraya, Ethan, Edwin, Matt, Max, and Ethan. Come on up, guys. So we're going to be playing a little game called Objection first. Now what's going to happen is, I will be the judge here, and we're going to need something to argue about. So what's like a typical an argument that's going on? Yes.
Whether you should watch Dark Knight Rises or Man of Steel.
Oh, you know what? I like that. Let's just have like a standard, who's better, Batman or Superman argument.
Oh boy.
This is in tune because that movie's coming out. So I'm gonna have it. It's gonna be 3 minutes on the clock.
Wait, the Lego one?
It could be anything. We don't know. Without any further ado, Batman versus Superman. Let's get started. Let's start.
Superman is way better. Like, first of all, he wears blue and red, the two best colors ever.
Objection, Superman wears blue and red.
That's what you just said.
Sorry,
Objection, blue and red are not the best colors.
Overall, let's be first.
And another thing, he actually has powers. So he's actually super.
Objection.
Yes,
The Arrow doesn't have any part. He's a superhero.
that's true. That's true. It's the thing.
The reason why you don't need parts to be a superhero, just because you don't need parts to be a superhero. Like Batman.
Objection, Donald Trump doesn't agree with that.
Overruled.
like Batman, for example, he's a cool guy. Like his story, his backstory is very deep. How his parents died.
Objection.
Yes.
I don't know why.
Is Batman a superhero or a vigilante?
Sustained. That's a serious question.
What defines a superhero?
Objection, Green Arrow is also a vigilante.
Overruled. Let me speak first.
A superhero is someone who saves the day.
Objection, so can vigilantes.
Sustained. They can if they want to.
Now, like, vigilantes like Deadpool can totally
Objection,
save the day.
Deadpool's not a vigilante.
Sustained. He's a mercenary.
Yeah, there's a big difference between a mercenary and a vigilante. Because a mercenary works for people and has to get paid money.
Right.
I like his shirt.
Sustained. Are you kidding me?
His shirt is great. Like, it's dark and it has.
Objection, that's white. White is not dark.
Sustained. Overruled. She's talking about my shirt.
And it's just like, it's there and it's like simple, Objection. but
Yes.
I don't like your shirt.
Overruled. I like my shirt.
Sure.
He wears the shirt nicely because it just works.
Objection, I like your pants.
Oh, thank you. They're new. Sustained.
Yeah, you have to like someone's pants because their pants not
Objection. You don't have to like someone's pants.
That's true. You don't have to like something fans. Sustained.
Yeah, let me tell you, I've seen so many people and I've gone, I don't like your pants.
Objection. Like
That is mean.
That is
Yeah.
Sustained.
I was gonna say.
I don't like your parents.
You can't just look at people and just look at their pants. Be like, I don't like.
Objection. What? Our next president might be like that.
Overruled. I don't know what we're talking about here.
Donald Trump might be.
You can't just look at someone's pants and be like, I don't like them.
Objection.
Yes.
I don't like your pants.
What?
That's true. Oh, you know what? Sustained. I want to see where you go with this.
So the color gray is
Objection.
Objection.
the
These
color
are
gray.
joggers. These ain't pants.
Staying they're on your, no, overalls, they're on your legs, they're pants.
The colored print was.
Objection! That's more of a whitish color.
Max wins! At the last second, he took it. He took it all. Thank you guys. Thank you very much. Taxi. Now for your first stand-up routine, this guy is hysterical. He's been here for a while. Give it up for Quinn, everybody.
Hello, New York City! How are y'all doing today, huh? Looking for a good show? Alright, alright. I want to talk to you about something today that's kind of happened to me in the recent past. Now, I actually know a person, he's actually in this audience right now. My father right there, he's kind of a fitness junkie, I will admit, and he's actually helped me change my life in a huge way, and of course I thank him. But he knows I do not enjoy fitness in any way possible. So we used to go to the gym a lot, and every time we went in there, I looked at all the big muscly guys. I'm like, why are you still here? You're done. Like you got like giant muscles. They're gonna pop like bubble gum eventually. And like just all the sweat coming off of them. I'm like, oh, like I couldn't even do like a bench press without looking at something like. And you always see like those big guys like, shut up! Like seriously, it's like, and I was just so eager to get there. Like every 5 minutes, I'd ask my dad, well, that happened. I was not expecting that. Good. All right, we're good. Okay. Where was I? Oh, all right. As I was saying, like every 5 minutes, I'd ask my dad, when are we leaving? Can we go home now? I don't want to be here anymore. These guys are making me sick. And it's just a diet, you know, especially with me, bless you. You know, especially when you're trying to lose weight, it's always a diet. It's like, let's say you go with some friends and you're like let's say you go, I don't know, like maybe to Outback Steakhouse or something like that. And you look at the menu and you try to find the healthiest thing possible. And then, like, your friends, let's say, get like a big burger with like a side of French fries. Then let's say you have a couple bites of burger and you say to yourself, what have I done? I've ruined a week's worth of work. What have I done? And like, but my dad knows if there's like, if we go to a buffet like for like a celebration, I'm like, I'm going off for it, I'll work it off later. All right, that's my time, everybody. Thank you very much.
Next man, also a really funny guy. He's been here for a while, also hysterical. Give it for Kevin, everybody! Alright, so everybody, my name is Kevin, and I've been seeing some pretty weird stuff lately, like this past week. For example, I was drinking from this water fountain, and above it I had a sign saying, "For drinking only." Now, what else am I gonna do with this water fountain? Like, you know, am I gonna wash my feet or my dog? You know, cut my hair in it, like, cleanse me, shave? Nah, I mean, what would I do? And so, another way to get some water is, of course, bottled water. So I went to the store, got some bottled water, and I was reading it, and it said, dripped from the mountainous glaciers for thousands of years, untouched, only to be preserved in this bottle of water for me. And I'm wondering, why does it have an expiration date on the back? Why does this water that drips from glaciers thousands of years go out of date very next year? Are they like waiting thousands of years and they're just bottling it, like right when it's about to go out of date? Also, what do they do with the expired water? Like, are they putting it in like pools and like water parks and stuff? Or should we be concerned about this? Is this like a health thing that we should be concerned about? And what happens if I drink the expired water? Am I gonna grow like a third arm or something? You know? I mean, that would be pretty cool, but yeah.
Don't even get me started on instructions on how to make a Pop-Tart. Alright, thanks everybody, that's my time.
Kevin, everyone! Now your next comic is also a very, very funny lady. She's new, but she's fantastic. Give it up for Jane, everybody!
Hi everybody. So I'm going to tell a story about something I don't like. And anybody who knows me knows that the number one thing I don't like is roller coasters. So one summer, what did my family do? Take me to Six Flags. I was like, okay, cool. So already in the drive there, I started feeling panicky, like having a headache, any bad reaction to a bad feeling. So we entered Six Flags, and we got a fast pass. And I was like, great, I get to go on roller coasters quicker. And my family was excited. They were excited, and I was like, yeah, this is going to be fun. So the first roller coaster we went on that day was El Toro. And I'll never forget that ride. Because as soon as I sat in the seat, I already started tearing up, just like last summer, so I'm grown now. But it was last summer, and I think it was the anxiety. I started praying in every language possible, or I could have just been mumbling, either one. But every like turn and drop of that ride had me questioning, what have I done to deserve this? Like, I don't deserve this. Eventually, we got off the ride, and I ran off as quick as possible. I was wobbling, of course, but I ran off. And we went on a couple other rides, but that ride really stuck out. I have a picture of me, like, as soon as we started going down, all the blood went in my face. Like, it was ridiculous. Like, everybody was smiling, and I was just there, like, it was crazy. But as that day ended, and as soon as I got on the ride, my body was aching and everything. I felt like I had just been through war. It was ridiculous. But there was one ride though, like a water ride that we went on. Flashed a little bit. It was like a smooth ride. There was no roller coasters or anything. And that was the best ride of that day. But, like roller coasters, that day had its ups and downs. That's it. Thank you.
Hey everyone! For our next game, I am going to need Monty, Max, Mariah, and Kenny. Come on stage! So anyway, we are going to be playing the dating game! So, with that being said, Kenny, get out.
Leave, Kenny. Leave.
Where did you go? It's a mystery! So what's going to happen is we're going to have our three lovely contestants. And Kenny does not know who they are. Whatsoever. He has no clue what's going on. So first things first, Matt.
Yes.
Let's have Matt be a certain celebrity. Who's a very famous celebrity that you want. Yes, you.
Tom Selleck.
Tom Selleck is you know that? Yes.
Christian Bale.
Christian Bale.
Donald Trump, come on.
All right.
George Clooney.
George Clooney. I respect that.
DMX.
Yeah, what?
DMX.
Who?
DMX.
DMX. Anything else? You know, I'm gonna go with Cookie Monster. I like that. I like the Cookie Monster. Now, Soraya,
She has a very unusual phobia. What is she afraid of?
Cookies.
Turkey? You say turkey?
Cookies.
Cookies. I don't know. Let's fish around. What else we have?
Turning left.
Turning left. What happened?
Building.
Buildings.
Talking.
Talking.
Shoes.
Shoes. There we go. Soraya is afraid of shoes. She's terrified of shoes. Now we have Monty over here. Monty has some sort of physical deformity.
Oh, so sorry.
Okay? He's good. He's on the dating game. He's doing well. What's wrong with Monty?
He's invisible.
He's invisible. I like it.
Thanks, Mom.
Okay. Let's recap. We're out here.
No one can see it. Why are you
I'm scared of shoes. What? Oh, Cookie Monster.
What are you looking at?
Alright. I think we're good to go.
Kenny! Kenny!
Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the dating game. So, hello there, you are. Fine, back to the train. Please tell us your name and stay with the crowd.
My name's Eugene.
Yes, Eugene, tell us a little bit about yourself.
I like cars.
Excellent, Eugene. So, welcome to the dating game, Eugene.
Hi.
Now, first things first, let's ask your lovely bachelorette a question.
Alright, number one. Where would you take me on our first date? That's nice. Bachelor number two, same question.
Probably the beach, because, like, you know, you can take off your shoes.
Oh, yeah. Bachelor number three, same question.
Well, I would take you just to a nice restaurant, and I would wear really nice clothes because it's probably couldn't see restaurant.
Okay.
So, let's get another question for your five bachelorettes.
Alright, contestant number one.
Yes!
What do you like to do in your free time?
He knows it!
Alrighty then. Contestant number two.
C is for cooking!
Alrighty then. Contestant number two. Where is your favorite place on the planet?
Probably my house, because that's like the safest place to be away from any scary objects.
Alrighty then. Contestant number three. What do you like to do on your free time?
Well, I usually like to spy on people because I sort of just like don't get noticed at all, ever.
Alrighty then.
Eugene, one more question, please.
Okay. Contestant number one.
No, silly question!
Okay. Who's your best friend? That's nice. Same question, contestant number two.
My best friend is probably the guy that always like takes up the trash and sometimes he was in there and I can see him put it in the trash disposal and it crushes.
So your best friend is a garbage man?
Oscar's a garbage man!
That's nice.
He lives in the garden.
Contestant number three, same question.
Well, I don't really have a best friend.
because no one really knows Well, Eugene, who would you love to go on a date with? Contestant number 1? Contestant number 2? Or contestant number 3? Let's find out who they are.
Wow. Contestant number 1 is the Cookie Man. Contestant number 2 is afraid of shoes. I don't know who contestant He's the Invisible Man.
One more question. Who do you want to go on a date with to Puerto Vallarta? We know where it is. It says it on the cue card. We actually will pay for your expenses.
I think I'll take the Cookie Monster.
All right.
James on stage. This is why we have a stage crew here. And you see, for our next stand-up act, we are going to have the one, the only. Are you ready? Yes.
I'm tall, right? And people assume that I can play basketball. But no, I don't like playing basketball. I'm bad. I'm bad. Like, I can't make a layup, okay? Like, I could be right there and that. No, I can't. I just can't. So, like, I like cooking. But here's my tough part. I can't cook. And I'm Spanish, so, like, my grandma, she's like, come on. Right? So, like, my favorite Spanish dish, that's like my food. So, like, smash plantains and make it. But I can't cook. So, like, I try, but I can't peel the plátano, which is annoying because I'm just bad. Like, I can't handle it. So once I peeled it, I was so surprised, like I almost cried. Like, I was like, what's wrong with you, child? I was like, what do I do next? Like, you boil the water. I was like, all right, fine. I almost made the water bigger. Like, I'm bad at cooking. I just ran. So she's like, all right, I got you this time. She filled the water for me. I put the plátano in. And I forgot that I was cooking. So I went to my room and took a nap. So I wake up. I just hear my grandma screaming, what? It's smelling like this. Then I go to the kitchen. I'm like, oh, someone messed up cooking. And my plátano was not a good color. It was burnt. Like when I say burnt, like I couldn't recognize it. It looked like the pan, like the pot. I just didn't eat that egg. I was like, forget it. I'm just gonna play basketball to get my skills. So I went to the court to play, and I almost like broke what's possible. I was running. Like, I saw a spider, and then I would step on it, so like tripped. Like when I trip, I landed bad. So like my friends, they just laughed at me. It was like how you told you couldn't dribble with the veil. So I cried. I went home and I ordered my little drink.
Edwin! Give it up one more time.
Your next comic is the man, the myth, the legend. Keep it up for Monty, everyone. Monty.
Okay, so I'm going to talk about something a little bit controversial.
violence in video games. Basically, last Friday was a week ago. Me and my friend, we were trying to play Halo on our computers. My dad, yeah, I know you're out there, Dad, I can see you. Actually, I can't glance you right, but I know you're somewhere over there. But he says, can you not play that? It's a little bit too violent for me. And, like, how is Halo, like, not even, like, the newest Halo. It's, like, a first Halo that's, like, it's not that good, to put it, like, bluntly. So, like, better watch out for that hyper-realistic ketchup blood. But, like, that got me thinking. There are a lot more violent games that my dad lets me play. Like Super Smash Brothers. That game is insane. Half the characters have swords that they use to impale each other with. One guy's sword is even a chainsaw. Like, who lets these people fight each other? Like, why is there, like, the pink puffball, and then there's a guy with a chainsaw for a sword? How fair is that match gonna go? And, like, then there's, like, the monsters that can breathe fire. Like, there's just a gigantic turtle dragon, and there's this, like, literal dragon whose tail is on fire. And then there's just a regular dude and a giant gorilla. Like, don't even get me started on that. Like, Mario the plumber, and then Donkey Kong is just like a 10,000-pound gorilla or something. Like, and guess what? In Smash Bros, Mario beats Donkey Kong in that matchup too. So it's pretty ridiculous how weird this is. Like, he throws fire from his hands, and like he can just like do whatever he wants to. Like, there's ridiculous amounts of violence in that game. Like, I'm trying to think of something. Like Bowser, he can breathe fire on you. Half the characters have a fire attack. Roy is basically just like, his sword is always on fire all the time. Like, there's a lady who can just like pull out bombs. Sheik, who has like a needle attack that she can throw at you. And like, it's just ridiculous. So like, in the end, I'm gonna ask you, which do you think is more violent now, Smash Brothers or Halo?
Monty, everyone! Your next comic, coming to the stage.
You all know him. You all love him.
Give it for Max, everybody! Don't leave behind you! Thank you.
This. Okay, so today I'm going to talk about an issue that is crazy. I know it's not Zoolander 2, it is the 2016 presidential election. What is happening in this country? So, first of all, before we get into the more recognizable candidates, let's talk about candidates who have dropped out. For example, Jim Gilmore got 100 votes in New Hampshire. How is that possible? I think my mom can get more votes than that. And Jim Gilmore was the governor of Virginia. And, well, at least my mom was a lawyer. That's the good news. You're there, Mom. So, let's talk about another candidate who recently dropped out and endorsed Trump, Ben Carson, because he's always asleep. This is him in debate. I'm Ben Carson. Well, I get to answer your question. Thank you, moderators. Someone attack me, please. Anyway, so now let's talk. So yes, he's always asleep, and I bet when he dropped out, he got even more asleep. So at least does not speak deprivation anymore. Let's talk about another presidential candidate, Marco Rubio, who loves to repeat himself. I watched too many of these debates. Speaking of which, he also won a total of one state, Minnesota, which has not that many people, so it's not that impressive. So the fact that a Marco Rubio, who actually looked like a viable candidate, can go from about here to here in less than 10 seconds proves that he's not ready to run this country and repeat himself in his speeches. And I did it again. I really got to stop watching him speak. So, next person, Donald Trump. Yes, you all saw this coming. He's always talked about, and something that people like to talk about is his hair. And I don't know why. Why is everyone focusing on Donald Trump's hair when we should be focusing on Bernie Sanders' hair? Or should I say lack thereof? Like, seriously, his hair goes like all over the place. And he looks like Doc Brown, except in 2016, and he's a socialist. So at least that's something up from Doc Brown. Just like, why? I mean, Bernie Sanders has so much more to talk about. Or, again, I should say lack thereof. So, the last person I want to talk about is, well, okay, this time I talk about, you know what, I don't feel like talking about Ted Cruz. He has nothing to talk about. Anyway, this is going to be the most crazy, off-the-wall, insane election, and this will go down in the history books. So, vote for Jim Gilmore, everybody. Jim Gilmore,
Thank you. That's everyone.
For our next improvisational game, I'm going to need Julie, Jada, Quinn, and Sam.
Come on stage. Don't be shy.
I'm just scared.
Don't be scared. Come on stage.
They're all looking at me.
You're okay.
I did. We're going to play a little game called Number of Words, in which our lovely actors, for every sentence they say, will only be a certain number of words. So first things first, let's get a nice busy place. What's happening?
Grand Central Station.
Grand Central Station?
Starbucks. Inside of a bus.
I love Grand Central Station. I'm going to go with that. Everybody close your eyes. I'm going to give you all numbers. They're not going to know each other's numbers.
You all look amazing today, by the way. But, okay.
So we all have our numbers. Excellent.
We have our eyes now.
Yes, you have to show your eyes. Without any further ado, Grand Central Station.
Train! Train!
Where is it?
There!
I don't see.
Fast!
I'm standing in front of.
What?
Please move, sir.
No, it's my constitutional right.
Sir, please.
Crash!
The train has now arrived. Everyone aboard.
I didn't get run over.
Was that your plan to get run over?
Weirdo!
Sir,
Hey, depression.
Dude!
you're right. Can you please get on the train now?
States!
I need to leave before I get written.
No, I'm not like that.
I am going to leave this station now, man.
Whatever!
I'm standing here just cause.
Okay, sir, bye. I am now on my break. What's happening?
I'm standing in front train.
Do you want to kill yourself, man? Don't move. You must need lots of attention for that.
Therapy!
I'm already a psychopath.
You think
him out right. Go get him before he kills.
Himself!
Catch him right now, so. Alright, go.
Help! You!
Get some medical attention. He looks crazy. Come get the other guy from
Trash is coming here now.
Lights! Wait!
We must get out of
No way! That was more than one word! Oh crap!
I'm getting good at this.
Your next comic coming to the stage.
His reputation is as glorious as his name. King, everybody!
Grab my hand. So how's everyone going tonight? Please don't answer that question. I have no interest whatsoever. So anyway, I go by many names. You may know me as Inky Von Stump, Pac-Man, Large Cannon, Fancy Fluff, Duff, or the Party Wizard. I'm going to discuss today how I got that last one. It all started many years ago, by which I mean several weeks ago, at an interscholastic party. Definition: a bunch of people from a bunch of schools get together and listen to music until their ears bleed. So at that party I was dancing, because at parties you either dance or sit on the sidelines not doing anything. Most of the time you dance. And of course I'm not that good at dancing. My dancing is derived from getting through crowds in the morning, like oops, trip. And so yeah. So I'm just dancing, and suddenly I look behind me and there was a train of people. Famous Fickle! And suddenly I would get like high fives. Actually, maybe because I was giving out high fives, but that's not important. So I get asked, like, are you a wizard or something? And I'm like, I'm a party wizard. Yeah. And then there was this one kid who was like, I love you! You're crazy! I'm gonna play back my bedtime! I ate so much sugar today! And I'm like, yeah, that's cool. Is your parent around? Anyway, that's my time. I'm like, oh, my life
Are you ready for your next comic? Are you ready for the fist of fury? The master of disaster, Justin! Give it up for Justin!
It's Justin.
I thought that was Justin Bieber. Oh, this is better.
How's everybody doing tonight? I gotta tell a crazy story. Who remembers when the world was gonna end? I took a week off to prepare for the world to end. And then I thought to myself, how do you prepare? How do you prepare for the world to end? Drink water? I mean, I don't know. I mean, you still think about it. It's crazy. And then he took the whole week off, and then he made like a whole big deal, but the world actually didn't end. It still went on. And then I thought, if the world actually would end, what would happen? Would we be like all sitting in graves next to each other? What would happen in the future? Then he came back. He talked to everybody. He's actually a dorm unit in my building. So He's a 70-year-old. He can be a little crazy.
I'm a little sad.
Little feisty at times. But then I asked him, what do you think was going to happen? And then he said, I don't really know. I just took a week off for the end of the world. That's what's fun.
Thank you. Justin, everyone. Next comic coming to the stage. Truly funny. I want you to give it up for Ethan, everybody.
Hi, my name's Ethan and my school is crazy. First off, first day I'm going to film class, so nice, it's all good. I walk in and the teacher says, write down your 3 favorite movies. Star Wars, and Star Wars, of course. And then he walks up and says, this class is about honor, respect, and integrity. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go hide under my seat. And then there was English class. All nice, all good. I know a kid in my class who never does his homework. He just tells the teacher he forgot. And the teacher overheard him talking to one of my friends saying, I didn't do my homework. I'm going to tell the teacher I left it at home and I'll get a full grade tomorrow. And so he walks up to the teacher and says, teacher, I forgot my homework. Wait, yeah, homework. Yeah, that's it. And so my teacher says, oh yeah, and I forgot to give you a passing grade. And then for social studies. And I have a substitute teacher because, like, my main teacher, I think, broke his hand yelling or something, and now he's out. And so she freaks out over the littlest thing. So the window's open, me and my friend walk into class, we sit down, she walks up to my friend and goes, you opened the window! That's 2 strikes! 1 more and you're going to detention! My friend says, I didn't do anything. That's it! 4 strikes, you're out! That's my time.
Ethan, everyone. All right, you boys and lasses. Are all of you ready for your next improv game? Yeah. All right, first things first, I'm going to need Kevin, Henry, and Edwin on the stage. Come on, everybody, don't be shy. Don't hide from me. I can see all of you. Oh, yeah. So anyway, I have a very short attention span. Just wanted to let you know that. So we're going to be playing a game called Switch. And, you know, I get bored easily. You know, I can't help it. This is just who I am. So from time to time, I'm going to say the word switch. And the actors on stage are going to switch up the last thing that they said, did, or what else. So without any further ado, I'm going to be one of your fairy tales. Let's get fairy tales. Shout fairy tales at me.
Cinderella.
Cinderella.
There
Shrek. Hansel and Gretel. This is going to be a little scene. Are you the Hunger Games too? You know what? This is going to be a scene called Hungry Shrek. This is my. I'm hungry.
Hey there. How you doing?
This is my swamp.
That's nice.
What are you doing here?
I'm fine.
Switch what you're doing.
I'm looking.
Switch.
I'm standing here. Talking to you. Having a nice day.
For what?
I don't know. Just wanted to talk to a good friend.
Me. Never had a friend. Switch. I have plenty of friends. Switch. The swamp is my friend.
So you talk to the swamp?
Well, trees are living. So, what's the reason why you talk to the swamp? I live alone.
Me too.
Why are you in my swamp?
My mom told
me to get out.
Why are you all in my swamp?
I live with you.
Switch reason.
Because I'm just that guy. Just cut.
That seems fair.
Yeah, pretty much. So like, I'm hungry. We're all hungry. I don't know about you, because I ate like some food. We're hungry.
Yeah.
You have
Do you guys have any squirrels?
Switch.
You guys have any cows?
Switch.
You guys have any humans?
Switch.
You guys have any dogs?
I live in a swamp.
we like dogs.
Like,
Yeah,
I mean,
it tastes good.
you can go to like Petco nearby.
Switch.
You can go to Walmart. Switch. I'm pretty sure McDonald's has something like that.
They're too expensive.
We can't afford it, man.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, I could lend you some money, but like, you guys would have to pay me back.
yeah, I got you.
You're gonna pay me back,
Yeah,
right?
with some humans, right? That's good.
Yeah, okay.
I don't have any money. I have to pay you back.
You guys are my only friends. You guys would never turn your back on me, right?
Switch creepy walking away method. Switch creepy walk away.
Yeah, definitely. Right?
Can I come with you guys?
No.
It's facts.
But
But
two of you guys.
it's facts. I'm a big man. It's facts.
And I have a bone now.
Switch thing.
I have an arrow.
Switch.
I have a gun.
Taxi! Your next comic. Coming to the stage. She's funny. I mean, she really is. Give it up for Julie, everybody!
Hi guys. All right, so I'm 15 and I'm still single. Yeah, I know it's a big problem. Like I need to find someone. It's kind of taking forever, but I have been seeing this, special guy in my life. I met him about a year and a half ago. He's half black, half white. He has green eyes. He's so cute. But there's a little bit of an age difference. He's about 2 years old. And, I'm 15. But I think that, like, when he's old enough, it'll be fine. Of course, I'm talking about my cat, Romeo. Romeo and I go way back. I love my cat so much. He sleeps with me every night, and, like, I just love him so much. I want to take him to school. Like, I want to shove him in my backpack and just take him to school all the time. So, that brings me to backpacks. Why do old people always complain about their bags when we should be complaining about our bags? Have any of you ever come home and the best thing is just to take off your backpack? It's the best feeling. Because your backpack is full with incredibly heavy books that the teachers just happen to give you every single day. So we have so many books and our back is aching. When we're like 20, we're going to be like this, walking around. But I have normal things in my bag, like 50 books, paper clips, pens, knives, matches, colored pencils. Colored pencils are amazing. Normal things that kids have in their bag. So I just have those in my bag for time. So I feel like I'm 40. And that is, I think, my time.
Julie, everyone! Is a ball of energy that can only be believed by witnessing him in action.
Give it up for Sam, everybody.
No, I don't work with KGB. So, my name is Sam, and I hate everyone that goes to my school. I'm so glad in 3 months I'm going to high school. Could be good, or it could be not good. The only opposite of good. So, there's the students and the teachers. They're very different. The teachers, there's one I hate, and I'm with her like, 3 periods every day. That's more than I have any other teacher. So she's I don't know what's wrong with her. Like, she lives alone, I think, and all she does is play video games. So we get our papers like 3 months after we actually do them. And she gets, like, the day she gives us nothing for homework, and the day she's like absent, like, to go to this Gilder's Institute where she like discusses things with other teachers. Pretty sure she stays home and plays. But she gives us nothing for homework on Monday, and then she's not here on Tuesday, and then she gives us 4 textbooks, 5 packets, which are like 20 pages each, and we have to mine at least, like, we have to work in the borax mines, like 10 hours. And she gets mad at everything we do. I couldn't hear her one day. I mean, I should have like yelled what, but I mean, she overreacted. She was just like yelling at me, and then I said I'm sorry, and then she said, "One more time, and you're out of this classroom forever." And I'm sitting there dumbfounded. And then onto the students, like, I hate most of them. Like, even my friends, I hate. My best friends, I hate especially. So there's this one girl who always tries to butt into our conversations. So I'm sitting there with my group of friends. We're talking about, like, I don't know, Counter-Strike, and then she comes along and, "What are you guys talking about? Like, I want to be involved with this." And then we're just like, we're talking about Counter-Strike, and she's like, "Oh yeah, I know all about that. Where you have those play cards, and yeah." And I'm just like, okay. There's this other girl, we were playing this game, in a circle, there's one guy in the middle. He has to put his head down and spin, and we have to hit him as hard as we can. And he has to guess who hit that kid. So my friend stands in the middle, and this other girl comes up and kicks him in the stomach. And I don't know why. He said it was like revenge or something. But she just ran off, and he guessed it was her, and she didn't go into the middle, so. Like, yeah, that's my time, that's my time.
Say everybody!
Jet.
For your next improv game, I am going to need the following players: King, Max, Sam, Justin, Kevin, Monty, Quinn, Jada, and Kenny. Come on, please. Don't be shy. Don't be shy, children. I know all of you.
He's got the moves. Oh yeah.
So now, for our next game, I need some jobs. There are some jobs at BSC College. Chef. I like this. Hairdresser? Okay, hairdresser. Yes.
Alligator wrestler.
Alligator wrestler. You guys are creative. I like you guys.
listen to that? I bet you someone's a presidential candidate.
The person who works at a bar.
A
Mailman.
Somebody say.
We have enough here to work with. I think we're ready to go. First things first, let's see some examples of the world's worst hairdresser.
Oh, and it's fine. I'll just make it all the same. Darn. You know what's really good this year? Hats.
Just the trim. All this beauty.
It's almost its flavor.
But I am the card, but I'm going to get.
Buzz. That could be your.
Oh, your hair is so beautiful. And it smells so good.
That's not true.
How do I say this? You need more than conditioner.
Buzz! That was a burn!
It's terrible. You're fired.
Buzz!
Okay, sir. I'm just gonna try out my new buster here. Don't worry. It's called the Saw X.
Buzz, okay. I want to see some examples now of the world's worst alligator wrestler. I signed up for crocodile wrestling.
Oh, come on.
Buzz!
I'm just gonna use this child.
Buzz!
Step one. Run away.
See you later, alligator.
Just eat me, man!
I'm gonna eat your leg! Ah! Well, that's just animal cruelty. It's just animal instincts and you try to attack me? Are you kidding me?
Buzz!
Is the alligator an actual man? Because I feel like that'd be a good name for a wrestler.
Buzz!
Wait, whoa, this is not. I thought you said I was gonna wrestle some kind of alligator, not an actual alligator.
Now I want a holiday or a reason to celebrate. Thanksgiving.
Christmas.
Let's just think of that. What's the world's worst thing to things that you're doing on Thanksgiving?
Oh, delicious. Okay, who's doing dishes?
Who's in the mood for chicken?
I might flop.
Buzz!
So really, there's something you need from you for a long time, and you're adopted.
Whoa! Okay, we couldn't afford a turkey this year. So we got chicken McNuggets. Who wants one? Okay.
Here's your live turkey.
Alright, Fred, you know how it's Thanksgiving and you're supposed to be thankful? Well, I'll be really thankful if you get out.
Alright, I heard a really good job over here somewhere.
I gave you a present. Ha! Oh wait, that's the wrong holiday.
You don't like the turkey? I had to kill my own pet turkey for this, you jerks!
Okay, I heard a really good job over here somewhere earlier.
Politician.
Astronaut, that's what it was. Let's see examples of the world's worst astronaut.
Wait, wait, can I quickly stop what that is?
Amber Alert.
Yeah, it's an Amber Alert. What the heck is that?
Is everybody on stage? Alright.
Alright.
Houston, we have a problem. All of my dreams are silly.
No.
Oh, yeah, I think you're kidding.
instant noodles made of cheese. Hey, Jimmy.
Yeah.
See you later.
That really didn't accomplish anything.
Taxi! We are not done. We have more comedians for all of you. I want Soraya on the stage. Soraya! We need you. Don't you leave.
Hi. So we've all seen a cockroach before. I mean, I hope you guys have, otherwise you have no life. But I'm not gonna say that. So why are people scared of cockroaches? Like I was never exactly scared of cockroaches until these past few months, where I had some weird experience with them. Like I went to my friend's house and it was new and stuff, but it wasn't exactly clean. So I was checking it out, and we went to the basement, and it's a big basement. So we went all the way to the back. There was this cockroach, and I wanted to go see if it was dead, and it was. And to my friend, I'm just like, why do you have that? That's disgusting. Get it out. She never did. It's still there. And then this other time, I was in this laundromat, and again, there was this cockroach, and it was staring at me. I felt like it was staring into my soul. And it just keeps looking at me. I'm like, oh my god, that thing is staring me down. So I ran out of the laundromat, and like, I can't deal with cockroaches anymore. But I don't get why people are scared of them. They're so small. You could just squash them. But of course, I never think of that because I'm just too scared at this point. But then I think the worst experience I've ever had was that I had to get my coat from the locker rooms at my school. And so I went down the steps to the gym, and I went in the door, and so I got my coat. It's like this long black coat, kind of in a V. And I put it on, and I feel something on my shoulder. So I'm just like, it's nothing. And then it's like going down, and prickle, prickle, prickle. I'm just like, I'm getting nervous here, but I stay calm. I'm just like, it's nothing, it's nothing. But then one of my friends screamed. I look in my hand, and there's a cockroach in my hand. I started to cry. I dropped the cockroach, and I'm just like screaming and crying right now, and the whole gym is looking at me, and that's basically half my school. And then my friend's just like, just step on it already. So I put my foot up, and I'm like, that'll teach him. That's my friend.
Hi, everybody! We got the Amber Alert before. Like, I thought my phone was vibrating. I thought somebody texted me. I was like, somebody must have talked to me. And I was like, no. Somebody's gone. I was like, oh. Okay, then. I'll just be sad now. Anyway, your next comic coming to the stage, super funny guy. Give it up, Kenny, everybody!
So a couple of weeks ago, me and my family, we went and we got a dog, and it's a lab mix, and he's cute. He's like 5 months old, but the thing is that now that we got him, I kind of feel that my dad likes him more than he likes me and my sister. He just treats
us so differently. Like my sister, she had to go to school early because she had a test first period. And, my dad went to go get the car. And we went downstairs and he wasn't there in the car and we were wondering where he was. He went upstairs to get my dog and to bring him with us. And my sister was late for her test and she had to stay after school to finish it. And it's just so different because I remember I was on vacation and I went to sleep early the day before really late and I had to wake up at 8 o'clock because my dog was barking because my mom was leaving. So I went outside, I went to the outside of my room and I was gonna go and play with him for like 5 minutes, but then I was really tired, felt like I was gonna pass out and I might as well pass out on my bed. But he just started barking and barking, so I let him into my room, which was the worst mistake ever because he started running around my room, going crazy, eating everything, and then he just stopped and he stared at me. He gave me his death stare. For a good 15 seconds, and I was thinking, what are you looking at? What does he think? Then a bunch of thoughts came to my mind. What if he's thinking, this kid might be my first victim tonight?
Okay.
But he left. And I was like, oh, thank God. So I lied down on my bed, and there was a different feeling when I lied down. It was cold, and it was wet. And then I ran, I turned on the lights, and my blanket is white, and it was yellow. And he peed on my bed, and then my dad came home and I said, that Max peed on my bed, and then he's like, oh, you're so good. Oh, really? That's cool. Oh, you're such a good boy. And then, the same day, but at night, we were all in my mom's room watching a movie, and he jumps on the bed and he pees in their bed. And my dad got so mad, he started screaming at my dog, telling him to go in the cage, and he's just got really mad. And when it happened to me, he didn't do anything. He was just petting the bed. Makes you wonder.
Hey everyone! I have a little bit of that news. We're down to our last stand-up comic.
Say, is it so?
Well, then again, it's not the end of the show. It's not the end of the show. Last is certainly not least, though. Give it a round, everybody!
So, if I'm being honest with you, I got really used to being on top last year. I was in the 8th grade, and that's when my school cut off, and you had to go to high school. So it was kind of like you're at the top of the food chain. It's really easy. I legitimately believe that any moment during the day I could have walked down and see him, and just was like, well, what can we do, But this year, I straight up swan dived off the top of the food chain and landed right back at the bottom of freshman year of high school. And actually, the first day of school, we had my classes mixed up, so I was supposed to have lunch with the freshmen, obviously, but they accidentally gave me a band, and I ended up having lunch with the seniors.
Oh.
There's one table of freshmen, just a bunch of scrawny, scared kids, and the first thing I see, I look over and I see a kid, and he's super jacked, he has a full beard, pulls up his sleeve, he has a tattoo that probably says, I killed 4 people. Okay, and then, I had to go to gym, and on my way out of the gym, I was heading to assembly, and I was drinking water, and you drink water with one hand, but for some reason that was going through my head, and this big kid came up and he was like, what's up? And for some reason, I spit water out of my shirt, so I just spit the water all over my shirt and looked like an idiot. But then walking to the assembly, on my way in, I had my backpack, all my books, there's a Gatorade on my side, and I was just walking in, it got really crowded, there was a bunch of people, we were all tied up together, and then when I sat down, I looked in my bag, and I was like, someone stole my Gatorade. So, like, what do I do in that situation? I'm like, I can't move, I'm in an assembly, and someone stole my gator. So, that brings me to the conclusion that high school is scary and new. And that's my time.
For that, everybody. I'm also a magician. For your next game, I'm going to need Julie, Justin, Max, and Ethan. Come on the stage, please. Julie, Justin, Max, and Ethan. I'll get more to you on Max. Thank you very much. I love you. We're going to have a little fun with a game called Exciting Emotions. What's going to happen in this game is that all these people in this car, very moody. They are very, very moody people. So, everybody get out of the car for a second. Out of the car, everybody out of the car.
You're sleeping.
Out of the car, please.
Sorry, I'm
Now, what's Julie's emotion?
Jealous.
Jealous.
Angry.
Angry.
Bored.
Bored. You are incredibly bored.
Serious.
You are incredibly bored. What's Ethan's emotion?
Stress.
Interest.
Serious. Serious.
He's very angry. He's furious. He's mad. What is Justin?
He has no emotion.
Confused. Confused. And what's Max?
Depressed.
Dizzy.
Depressed. Excited. He's gonna be excited. He's so happy to be here. Let's go one more time.
Bored. Serious.
Excited. Okay, so now I'm gonna show you how this works. So Julie's gonna come to the car. She's gonna be bored. Oh my God, she's bored. She's so bored. And then she's gonna be bored for a little bit, and then Ethan's gonna come to the car. Then both of them are going to be very, very angry. Both of them. The new person who enters the car, their emotion takes over the whole vehicle. So they're both going to be angry. So angry. Then our dear Justin's going to come in the car, and they're all going to be confused. All they're going to be confused, and Max is going to come in the car, and they're going to leave, and it's going to go back to confused, angry, and bored. Understand?
Yeah.
Excellent. So now, we need a car. Batmobile. Batmobile. I like it. Where are we driving to?
Disneyland.
Disneyland. This is going to be the Batmobile to Disneyland.
Oh my god. This is the most boring car ever. I told Batman to give me a cool car. Oh my god. Like, this doesn't even have any cool gadgets. Oh my gosh. Why are you in my car?
Why are you in this car?
Because it's my car! Well, it's not really my car, but it's, Batman's car, and he gave it to me.
Why are you driving so slow?
Why are you in my car?
Why are you not driving faster?
Because I don't want to.
What's going on?
Wait,
Where?
what do you mean? Why are you in my car? Why are you in my car? I didn't even stop the car. How are you in here? Did you just fly in my car? What is happening? Wait, what's your name?
I want to get in the car. Please let me get in the car.
Why do you want to play?
Who cares? I'm getting in this car. Let's go this way. Left, turn left. Left and turn right. Left and right.
Oh my god, this is so much fun!
Yeah, turn right. We have to go right.
Oh my god, this is amazing! I'm gonna go as fast as you.
See you later.
Wait, why did he leave? Wait, what was his name? Who are you?
Who are you? You a cheeseburger?
Wait, no, wait. What's your name?
What's your name? That's why you yell at me! It's not yelling at me! You know what that's about!
That was so boring. Oh my god.
Taxi! See, we are down to our final improv game. I know! So, I want the whole cast on stage right now! Yeah. Right now! Yeah. What are all of you waiting for? Get on stage!
We're on stage.
Good.
Whoa!
Oh.
Oh my god!
It's improv. I don't ask questions anymore. We had a small case of demonic possession. So we're gonna play a game called Freeze Tag. So have two actors step out, please. Perfect. Matt's arrived. Matt's arrived. They're gonna be doing a scene. You know, they're gonna be doing that thing. You know, they're gonna be doing that stuff. But I'm gonna say freeze. Then one of our other actors will tag them out and perform a completely new scene based upon their positions. Without any further ado, let's get something you find in your closet. Drum. Alright. What? This scene is going to be about that one sock that you don't know where it goes to.
Oh.
Take it away. Wow. I love organizing my socks. Well, I have this other sock. I don't know where it goes. I mean, it's just this random sock. I want it. It was in my drawer.
But I own it.
But you shouldn't have put it in my drawer.
Freeze.
Where's now?
Freeze.
So, I want to do you to my best friend. About 20 years.
Yeah.
There's something.
Mike, just say what you need to say.
Okay. Easy. Remember your pet leaf bug, Gingy?
Yeah, you said that she ran away.
She didn't. She fell in my tomato soup and I accidentally ate her.
What?
Yeah.
Freeze! How could you do this to me?
I'm sorry. I didn't know.
I thought we were friends.
Wait, we were?
Freeze! Drop it! Drop the peanut butter right now!
What peanut butter? I don't know what you're talking about.
The one behind you. You can't board this plane unless you get rid of that peanut butter.
I don't know what
It
peanut
probably
butter.
has a knife in it.
Hey, double switch, make it double. You, sir, all heard.
What did I do? You did something. I'm not wrong, you're wrong.
I think you're wrong. Freeze!
I'll have you know that I'm the best rapper on the planet.
Well, how do you know that I'm Matty P. Raps and I'm the best rapper in all of rappers?
Are you still seeing that guy? No. Finally, it's forever. I can have him.
Oh!
Freeze! Right there! Listen, I just am so sorry.
No, I'm sorry, because I just found out right here on this ultrasound that you're pregnant.
So, in conclusion, vote for me because I'm going to pay for education with alcohol. Come on.
Who was it? Like this?
Yeah.
Ungar.
Sing.
Wait. I don't. Are we
I
playing?
have paper in my hands.
I have a lightsaber. I don't.
Freeze.
I'll pull you out of your misery.
Everybody, thank you so much for coming out. This was a lot of fun. Everybody come on, kick it out. Hold my hand. Everybody up.